Boom, shakalaka laka, boom, shakalaka laka, boom, boom, boom. Like crisp mountain air. Hola, ¿cómo está? Oui, bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
That picture was from my mom's 75th wedding anniversary. That was Adam.
Wedding anniversary. That's not a wedding, a birthday, maybe. Captain Sal. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, he showed us a picture. Me a picture he got, and it was his brother who sent it. He didn't even recognize. Anywho, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we? Yeah. So this morning, it's been a shit show. Are we moving? Yeah. I'm late. I know. I'm late. We, shit show. It's already been crazy this morning. I mean, our life cannot get any calmer. How do we get more calm in our lifetime? Aren't things supposed to slow down? Aren't we supposed to be like easy peasy, I don't know. I'm getting later and later because life has just been crazy, Anthony. Then I was listening to your dramatic voicemails. Shit. Tuesday. You know what they say about Tuesday? It's your day. Hi, Penny. I got my minion still here. Yeah. Hi, Tracy. How's it going? How you happy? I was kind of triggered this morning. Yeah. By my husband. Yeah. And so, I just a little triggered, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling like, we've I don't know. I moved past it. It is sob day. You know what we do? This is what we do on the day of the sob. We eat it, we buy it, we suck it, and we drink it. Now, sucking could be an open opportunity for many different things. People, we suck the lime before we drink the tequila, right? We eat or suck the orange off of our blue moon. You know what I mean? Get your damn heads out of the gutter. And it's your day. If you want to suck it, suck it. If you don't, don't. You choose. The choice is yours. Not easy for the wicked. Are you calling me wicked, Joan? Is Joan calling me wicked? I don't know. Suck the lollipop. Y'all have to go down south so quickly. I don't know what you're talking about. I run every day, yes. I'm wicked. I mean, don't we all have a little bit of wicked in us? Don't we all have a little bit of wicked? Oh, Joan is calling me wicked. Joan, if I'm wicked, what does that make you, baby cakes? Hi, Dags. Anyway, Grandpa's okay. I knew you all, there's so many questions. People were like, oh my God, what happened? It's normal, right? The coughing's normal. What's not normal is the scared look in his eyes. Joan, I'm going to tell you something. You would love to have me take care of you. But wickedness or not, you need to mature, little girl. Oh, she called me a little girl. I guess that's a compliment. Thanks, Joan. Hi, Glax. Joan's calling me wicked, but she's the one leaving me remarks on my page. So who really is wicked, Joan? You know, let's be real. Who's the wicked one? Because I'm here minding my own business and you're here harassing me. I think that's wicked. You know what I mean? I think that's wicked. Anyway. Morning, beefs. What's going on? Anyway, I know you're still hard at work. We got a lot of shit to do. We do. We got a lot of cleaning house. We're cleaning, we're finding them, and we're pew-pewing the motherfuckers out of here. Thank you, NA. Don't. Well, I'm not Ed Salinger's wife. What the fuck? Don't harass Ed Salinger's wife. Are you being funny or did you confuse the two? I'm not married to Ed. And if you think I am and you're starting trouble, we need clarification because, thank you. You almost got yourself blocked. You almost got yourself blocked for that one. Thank you for clarifying. Anyway, how many days do I jog? Every day. Every day. You're not supposed to, but every day. Thank you for the heart me's. If you saw the special, no, I didn't. Charisse, I didn't. I don't really have time. Yeah, my friend Penny gave that to me. Yep. Yeah. And they almost got the boot. We were waiting. The mods were playing with their fingers like, we're waiting for your answer. Because, there is that rumor that I fathered a child. Ed fathered a child. I can't father a child. That Ed fathered my first child. So I didn't know if you were playing off of that ugliness. So you are not married? Unbelievable. I can't stand. Huh? How many minutes do I jog? Every day's a different day. Good evening in Dublin. Hi, Janet. How are you? What's going on? What's going on? Literal shit show. Which one, Brown Eye? Me? Yes, I am a shit show. Hi, Angel. Thanks, BK. Hi, Bryce. How are you doing? How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? At least it's not a Monday. We made it through Monday. Woo! Hi, Warren. How are you? I get the old pokey today. Here you guys go again in the gutter. Yes, I did get the poke, but I'm getting the pokey pokes. The acupuncture, So I did that. I booked my Nashville trip. Yes, for me. Going to see my family in October. And the good thing is, let me tell you about my experience. I spent extra money because I got one-way ticket and straight flights. Southwest has straight flights now. A little bit more pricey. But I was like, holy shit. It's so fun when you're having wine and you're purchasing tickets. Yeah. I may, the trash day panic. I may have booked a 5-day trip. I may. Yeah, the wine helped me do it. I come back on a Tuesday. I leave on a Thursday. It was the wine's fault. Yeah. Oopsie. Sorry, Dan. But I'm telling you, this could be the, I know I heard Robert Redford died. R.I.P. Redford. My fibro is about a 6 today, too. I'm about a 6. You want to go play golf? Do it, Dale. But if you're a female, you can. If you're a male, go to work. Yeah. The wine made me do it. I did. I got a lot to do. I mean, I got to see my niece that I've never met. She's like 10 months old by the time I get there. I need to see my squishy squish, and I need to see my family, I just need my family. I need my fucking family. So I'm pushing it. I almost did 6 days. But I didn't. So we'll tell Dan later. Yeah, we'll tell him. Yeah. Well, anyway, he'll figure it out. I did it through a weekend, so that way his family can help him, right? And then he'll have caregiver Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So, holla! Joshua got new carpet this morning. So it really helps me. I'm excited now. I booked it. Expensive, but I booked it. Yeah. So anyway, I wish I had my family. I know. Well, that's the thing that I've been really needing my family. Just the hugs, and the comfort. We talked about the comfort that people have. Oh, and Penny, thank you for the frickin' the Twinkies. I don't know if you were on that one time. Oh, good, Francis. I saw you, freckle face, if you're still here. I forgot to say hi. So, it's held in the line. We'll wait. We'll just wait. We'll wait. He's gonna freak. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? And so, what? The big cheese is sending the... So, the big cheese is sending the National Guard to Tennessee. What the... Why? Come on. I fucking hate that name. Pedro's. Oh! Speaking of, holy shitballs. So, I happen to be on, and I think this is your guy. I happen to be on the Emmys, right? Oh, you got an awesome husband? I'm glad. I don't. He's okay. Anyway, I saw that Pedro Pascal was in the audience. And the only reason why I knew that is because of Mystics. So I believe Leanne, the show that I watch on Netflix, she was up there. She's like, well, Pedro Pascal. He's handsome. I didn't know. So I dropped everything. Yeah. So I dropped everything. And I was like, Pedro Pascal? I think he's a singer. Is he a singer? I don't know. He's handsome AF. Holy shit. Girl, you ain't lying. She ain't lying. He's like, is he Spanish? He doesn't look Spanish at all. He looks like a white man. Oh, he's an actor. Never mind. That's why he was at the Emmys. Anyway, he's an actor. Pedro Pascal. He looks like a white boy with long brown hair. Holy shit. I think it was the right guy. I was like, I have to tell Mystics I saw him. She's in love with Pedro Pascal. Does he do, you just wish he would come out? You think he's gay? Fuck, is he gay? He would do a lot for the LGBTQ. I think, okay, Leanne is so funny. Yeah. Is he gay? Okay, Congra79 says she thinks he's gay. Where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? We need a gaydar. Pedro is hot. Okay, where the hell? He's just very animated and a bit flamboyant. Okay, I need to, why does it matter if somebody's gay or straight? It doesn't. But somebody is just saying that he would help if he came out. He would help the LGBTQIA community. There's nothing wrong with that. People just have things they want to say, and I'm just replying to the fucking comments. Is that bad? No, but he consents. He has a sniffer on him that helps. Although it's muted right now, he can't smell. So never mind, Anthony. We don't need you. He won't be able to see it. Never mind, he's here. He says he doesn't think so. And neither does he think Todd Chrisley is. For the Lord of Pete. Do not get me going on that argument. Don't get me. See, Denise, here's what happens. When people who are well-known actors, singers, and they hide, right? They don't want their business out there. But, you know, it makes it think like, why aren't you proud? Are you embarrassed of being having that inclination? And it does help the community as more people with famousness. It helps the community. I'm all about helping the fucking community expand, and I don't like people who deny it. He's definitely bi. Yeah, he is. Anthony's just not sniffing right today. He's got the COVID, so his taste and smell's gone. Yeah, so it's fine. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Oh, he loves men and women. Okay. The official speaker for Pedro Pascal has said he is both ways, which is great. He's hot. I don't care. I think Adam Lambert's hot. Well, eyeliner and lipstick and all. So I get it. I don't care. Shit. I know, Robert Redford, R.I.P. I need a big ring. Shit balls. He's the female in the group, Suzanne. Hope you got some money. likes men in. Yes. Oh, never mind. She wasn't speaking about Pedro. Pedro's Pascal. She was talking about Todd Chrisley. I agree. Anthony has lost his sense of smell. He's not reasonable. Because you need your sniffer in order to smell it out. I gotta lose 25 pounds. Francis, you gotta control what you put in your mouth. That's the first thing. And get to walking, girl. You can walk, dance, drop it like it's hot. He's hot, Cha-Cha. I said he's hot. I was just commenting on who said what on here. I didn't know. I see comments and I want to, investigate. Get the FBI, CIA, NBA out on it. WNBA. We need those things. Oh, look him up. He's sexy. I hope it's the right guy. I want dance watching Pedro. Girl, get it. Drop it like it's hot, but make sure you can get back up. Hi, friend. So yes, everything we put in our mouths or drink. Oh, I know it's the same Pedro. What with your cap? What with your English grammar? If he had a white suit on, that was him. I don't remember. I just was looking at, did he have glasses on? The guy you're seeing is hot? Oh, not that hot. No, he's not. No, the guy you've been dating for a while, had baby children with him. Oh, he was hot. Brown hair, a little feathery and long. Woo, he was hot. I didn't see the white suit. If Dan put on eyeliner, it would be weird. I just like Adam Lambert. Oh, he's not hot. You met your husband. I can't. Is he in like Spanish movies or is he in regular movies? Because I swear I've never seen him before. But he's a hottie twatty. Yes, Bogey. We were talking about you. You're a hottie twatty. Yeah. I said he's regular. I don't know what regular means. I love Adam Lambert. You guys stop it. Get the rum. Bogey, you drinking yet? He was in the Game of Thrones? Oh. So, we're watching soft corn. That's why Monica likes him. He was in the Game of Thrones. The Game of Corn. Because that's soft corn. Heavy corn. That shit is heavy. Anyway. That's why you like him? His body? I know. I see you now. I had never watched the Game of Thrones, but the first episode I thought was like, holy corn. What's happening? It's the rum needed. I don't know. I'm about to beat Anthony up. He's lame. I don't think he could be my friend anymore. Good morning, Dashi. He's rapping on me. We're not agreeing. We're in a little love spat. Yeah. And, he's got COVID. So I'm assuming it's just messing with his brain cells and his thought process right now. He's about to lose some hair, too. He says I curse him, so I'm more gray hair too. I hope your hair looks like Todd Chrisley when he got out of the jail. Only AM, Susie Q. He's Mandalorian. If he's a Mandalorian, I don't know what you're talking about. COVID's all over Ireland. I know. It's crazy. I don't understand it. You're going to marry Anthony? Yeah, he wants a big ring. He is kind of bitchy. Debbie, I'm hanging in there. No, he is the Mandalorian. I don't know what a fucking Mandalorian is. He's the Mandalorian. I get it. It doesn't matter how you enunciate or pronunciate the things. I don't know what a Mandalorian is. Is it like a race? Shit, I mean, she's attacking me. So what happens when you have a woman in love with a crush? She married too, but I thought he was a Mexican singer. I didn't realize he was an actor. Shit. I must watch too much. Who's the Mandalorian? Bye, Guax. Yes, Robert Redford. Holy moly. Talk about a sexy older man. I don't think there's anybody could compete with Robert Redford's looks, ruggedness. Rawr. Also, Kevin Costner maybe, but it's a different element, right? The Mandalorian. What is the Mandalorian? I mean, what the hell? Star Wars? Ugh. I hate Star Wars. There's nothing worse than watching Star Wars. Kevin is sexy AF. I would do him too. I'm just saying. Adam Lambert. Hello. Kevin Costner. I'm not really into older men, but he's hot. Maybe Pedro Pascal. I gotta look into this a little bit more. An investigation. It's Pedro and Baby Yoda. Paul Newman, you think is sexy? Kind of. Not for me though. I mean, but I can see it. You do, Kevin? Yeah, I didn't ask you. I mean, I don't know why you thought you needed to interject yourself. Don't you have some walls to watch, Chachki? Samuel L. Jackson, you would? Huh. No, he scares me a little bit. Snakes on the plane. Every time Samuel's in a movie, there's like, shooting and violence, and I don't know. I can't do it. No. Not until they're gone. Who's gone? Oh, the main character from Blade Runner. Who's that? Yeah, no, I don't know. You guys, I don't know characters. I'm tired. I still got 0.25. You guys aren't talking enough. You do, Samuel? Whoa. Josh, she's getting horny now. Sam Elliott? I know, you guys with that mustache. Some of you like that big thick one. Yeah, lots of hair, lots of girth, lots of just full-bodied hair. Yeah, it's fine. I can't. Too much tickle. And I would come up with hives all over my face, I can't do scuffle as well. What? You would do 3 as once? Tom Selleck, you get lost in the hair, Susan. You need help. You would need to call 911 to get you untangled from all the body hair. Chacha's acting now like she's some hoe on the back streets. Good morning. Good morning. Wow, it's getting spicy up in here. Mark Harmon's cute. Yeah, but anybody, I have his leaf tattoo on my hand. Who, Congra? I don't know. Rehab 6. Does that mean you had 6 times in rehab? Tom Selleck, you guys. Hi, Storms. Yeah, he's fine. I think he just freaked himself out. Meanwhile, he freaked me out. I was almost in tears because of the look in his eye. Heath Ledger. Oh, you did? I liked Heath Ledger. Younger Tom Cruise. Younger only Tom Cruise at Top Gun. Maybe a little bit of Risky Business too. In rehab. The BBC, Dan does that. Dan watches that. What song? Thong, 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 thong. Cisco. I don't know what song y'all talking about. Dwayne Johnson. Is that hot like he's sexy? Yeah. No. Dwayne's not my... Or Mimosa. Jason Mimosa. Not cute. He's not my type. Dwayne The Rock. Nope. Not my type. Not my type. Ugh. No. Richard Gere. Handsome. Very handsome. But I can't get rid of the gerbil image. What Michael... Oh. His Michael Jackson song. Never heard it. Never heard it. Am I from Iran? I don't think so. Rob Lowe. God, yes. Remember Rob Lowe and J. St. Elmo's Fire? Holy moly. Talk about tingle, right? Liam Neeson. Whoa there, Georgia. Whoa. Georgia's getting hot over here with Liam Neeson. I mean, you know, remember all the rom-coms? Pierce Bowman. Yeah, he was kind of cute. Hello, Angelina. Because you're running that treadmill. I'm tired. No, my body hurts today. So it doesn't allow me to go as far as you too, Debbie. Can you come clean mine when you're done? Because mine is hideous. So I'm just asking. How am I feeling? Tired, perplexed, frustrated, somewhat okay, and a little irritated. I think today could be a very easy triggered day for me. Just telling you. On my way. Thank you, Debs. I appreciate it. I can't get the drawers out and shit. It's all a thing. I just think I need a new refrigerator. Jake Gyllenhaal, he's hot. Yes, Grandpa's okay. Yeah, he's okay. I think he was just more scared. Yeah. Is John Anderson? Who's that, Janet? John Anderson. Is that somebody in the UK? I don't know. I've never heard of John Anderson. Jake Gyllenhaal. He's cute. His sister, I think, is cute too. New fridge and oven. Oh, I need an oven too. My oven's broken. Yeah. Remember Harry Connick Jr.? He was kind of sexy too. I don't think he's sexy anymore, but I used to. He's a country singer. Oh. I love you more when you soothe him by massaging his head. So I'm going to tell you what I did. So while we were on the live, right, we need to tame down the tingles, y'all. I already had some 6 today. I don't need any more, okay? I don't have the time for any more canoodling. So let's get off the tingles. Okay. What was I going to say? My brain lately. Grandpa. So, you know, when he kept coughing, for those of you that were in the live, I got worried, right? Because it was just a popsicle, right? A popsicle, really? Are we gonna do that? I think what happens is sometimes the cold spasms his throat. I also believe that the more tired he is, the functionability of the normal things kind of slow down, right? And dementia, age, and all that stuff has nothing to do with it. But when I physically got up, it wasn't for the coughing. It was for the look in his eyes. Now, every caregiver knows that look, right? I mean, that was the most, I know, you know, he looked at me, and that's why I got up. I got up. I held his hands. I rubbed his head. I rubbed his goatee. I was trying to tell him he's okay, right? Because that's what we needed to calm him down, because he was just at that point scared. And that look in his eye wasn't going away. And that's when Dan was like, all right, it wasn't the cough. It was fear. He was petrified. And when his eyes look that way, it breaks my fucking heart. So he got off the live. I sat with him for a couple minutes in the living room where we were at. And then we moved him into the room. He was still kind of subsiding a little bit. I held his hands for probably another 10 minutes and sat with him and just said, you're okay. You're okay. And he kept repeating after me, I'm okay. I said, you're okay. And, you know, the eyes started changing a little bit, and I knew he was coming back, right? So I said, you're okay. I'm okay. I said, I will protect you. You're okay. Nothing's going to happen on my watch, right? And he was like, okay. And then eventually, you know, the eyes turned back to normal, and he wasn't coughing anymore, and he was okay. You know, he was up for about 30 more minutes with no interruptions, no problems, and then we brushed his teeth and got him to bed. So it was the eyes. I mean, the eyes for me kill me. And when I react like that, you know, right? You know I see something that's not okay. But the fear was more confusing than the choking. I mean, he couldn't figure out why he was choking. And as simple as a popsicle, you know? I mean, that's where we're at. So it's only going to get worse, 100%. And it's only going to get more difficult for us, right? Because care is going to be a little bit more needed. But it's the eyes. It's the eyes. The eyes kill me. So it took me a moment to recover from that. And a lot of people don't understand it's not just about the person we're caregiving for. It's the caregiver as well, right? They forget, right? They forget. We don't. And his eyes are still embedded in my memory right now. So that's what hurts my soul. And I know a little bit of, if you guys watch Chris and Mary, and it was really funny. It was really kind of on point because she had posted a video the other day, I think, and about grieving, right? Grieving. And it hit me last night, you know? It hit me last night. It's a little bit of grieving, you know? I just went into this, and I'm very perceptive right now of my feelings and owning them and feeling them. And I think a lot of it during that moment was things aren't going to get easier. We're going to see more of these things, right? It's going to get worse. It's never going to get better. And it's a little bit of holy shit, you know, we're in for a ride from this point forward. And the Chris video just came up into my mind, and I thought, holy moly, you know, like, this is true, you know? Caregivers are also in the process of preparing for the ultimate, the end, right? And in those moments, you have little moments like that. It just brings you back to current and present day. Things are changing, whether we like it or not. Dad is due to dementia watching. Oh, thank you so much about watching. Does he have a UTI? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yes, swallowing does become a problem. Everything loosens up. Everything gets slow. We found that, you know, it's trial and error, right? It hurts our hearts, Deanna, and I'm still not recovered from that trauma for me. It was trauma for me, and realizing, God, you know, one of the thoughts I thought was like, please don't go like this, you know? Please don't go like this. I would be the worst thing to see somebody die from aspiration, you know? I have a plan that I want him to follow when it's his time. And I get moments like that, and I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't, that's trauma. That's just, I can't. I know, and I was strong until I left the room, and then I was like, okay, Danielle, get your shit together. No, I would never cry in front of him. Wouldn't happen. Because I need him to be strong. I never cried in front of my mom. I had one breakdown with her, but it was hard because we were hugging, and how do you not cry in a hug knowing your mom's dying, right? But any other time after that, I didn't cry. I cried when I left, but yeah. So, you know, be patient on the caregiver. You know, I had a comment this morning. Your mom died from aspirating, and that's, Carla, I can't. I just don't, I can't imagine. Anyway, there was a comment this morning, and I think to myself, you know, after I'm checking in with you guys, because I know a lot of you were worried and concerned, and everything was fine, and I just wanted to kind of explain the situation and what happened. And there was a comment and said, basically, this woman on that fed said, you're not paying attention enough to him. You know, and went in to proceed to say how things are going to change, right, for us. And that's why she doesn't watch our lives anymore, because of that fact that we don't pay enough attention to him. Number one, he was sitting in the room with us, right? And when he's eating at the table, we're 2 feet away from him. I'm not going to sit there and watch him for 24 hours a day with my eyes on him. That's not how life works. We hear coughing, we run, right? If we're not in the room. But life doesn't work that way. So get off your high horse. And obviously you're still watching because you had to comment. You're obviously still following because you had to comment. You're obviously just so annoyed that you can't help yourself but to comment. Get the frick out of Dodge. You know what I mean? Anyway, hi Slicky. I'm behind in the chat. We were talking about Pedro's, yeah. I saw him. I was excited at the Emmys. Very close to me, either you or Dan. And it's funny, you know, found my dad dead on the couch. My husband and I were caregiving for him. He was, oh, that's great. Coco, I mean, as traumatic as that is, my dad died in his recliner from the bullet that dislodged from his brain. Eventually it was going to, because it didn't kill him the first time. So, people, you know, she claims that she was also a caregiver, right? And that's what I say. True caregivers don't attack another caregiver. You know, he was in the room with us. You can't prevent a choking, but we were right there with him, right? And when we realized it wasn't coming around and the other things, we got off. That's normal behavioral things to do in a house caring for somebody with dementia, right? There was nothing horrific in that moment. He was with us. He was with us right there. How are we going to prevent it? And people are just so fucking ugly. I just can't. So that triggered me this morning, you know? I get triggered. It's like common sense of people are lacking. We know that. It still just never ceases to amaze me that they take that time to be hateful, right? Yeah, and that's the thing, Denise, right? What's the better alternative? The better alternative is where he's at. You think my friend's dad died in a nursing home from aspiration, right? Pretty much. That's a nursing home where they're always short-staffed, they don't give a shit, and they're just trying to get through their checklist of the day. I'd rather him be home and aspirate in his own house, not in some fucking lonely, cold nursing home. So anyway, it was just, had he been in a home, he would have died. He would have been dead already. Yeah. So anyway, it's just frustrating that people are just so hateful, you know? And when you say just be kind, you know, they're still actively being unkind because they're triggered by me or something I've said. I ended up keeping one of those blurb syringe suckers for like babies. Oh, it never needed it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know what I would do. I probably would have braked his back, you know? I was putting, you know, who puts their hands up? We talked about that before. Whose mom and dad, every time you know, coughed on something or choked on something, they raised your hands. Anybody hear me last night? Like, raise your hands. Lift your hands up in the air. He couldn't even, like, keep it straight. His hands are like, I'm like, raise your hands. Yeah, it's so funny. It just, you know, when I do things like that, it brings me back to my childhood, you know, of your parents or your grandparents taking your hands up and raising them up. And now I'm doing it I did it with my kids, and now I'm still doing it with Ed. Oh, that guy. So yeah, he's fine. He's eating, no coughing. I can hear the cough from here, you know, and what's funny is that, you know, people are so quick to judge. And, you know, always. In any place in the house that we're at, right? If any place in the house that we're at, we can always hear him, right? We can hear him coughing. So if there's ever an issue, we run downstairs, we listen a little bit to see how it works. Plain and simple. It's that we're here. I could actually hear him coughing through here if he was. It's not that hard, you know? My life is this way. It's going to continue to be this way until he dies. Put your arms up. Yeah, and it's so funny because it reminds me of Dylan, because Dylan always says, there's a song and it said, put your arms up. So he always goes, arms up. So I hear Dylan every time I tell Grandpa to put his arms up. And I even tell him to do that when I'm washing his underarms. Arms up. Anyway, so one of those face suckers for my autistic son. Yeah, you know, and it may be something I should get, right? Just to have on hand. Yes, attach with the leash or one of those papooses and keep him on my back the whole time. I just walk around with Grandpa. Up the stairs, down the stairs. Laundry. Are you okay, Grandpa? Yeah, you're not. All right, let me know if you need anything, dear. Hi, Linda. Oh, gosh. Could you imagine? Yeah. People just expect you to sit there every minute of the day and watch them. They don't even get that care in a nursing home, you know? So get off your asses and pay attention. I'll keep it in the dining area. Yeah, you know, and it's not a bad thing to do. Not a bad thing to do. So I'll look into it. The Amazons have them. The Amazons has it, I'm sure. You know, you just never know, right? Life just never knows where it's going to take you. And we're in some scary times, friends. I'm trying to buckle up and prepare for the crazy. I have to work full time and caregive full time, so imagine that, people. I know. And he's home. There's always somebody home with him, you know, whether it's a caregiver or it's us. They don't understand dementia. You're so right. Ignorant and uneducated folks. You move very fast and did everything I was trained to do. Yes. I move fast, you know. It took me a second to see, you know, and I'm looking at him. And when he looked up at me, I knew. Took care of my mom for 7 years. It's exhausting. It's exhausting, Linda. And especially when you get more complicated as the years go on, right? And more things happen to them. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And, you know, I don't know if is that what aspiration is choking? And it's not necessarily choking on something. It was a popsicle, you know, so it melts. It doesn't just stay there hard. Anti-choke, okay. Are caregivers typically expensive? Absolutely. Yeah. About $34 to $40 an hour. And that's like here in Sacramento. And the night times are about 40-ish. Yeah. So no, they're really expensive. It's you know. So my caregivers, we give them cash. So they're just friends of ours who sit with him while we're extra busy or running errands or doing what we got to do, just to have some eyes on him. So anyway, he's fine, and I'm sure it's going to continue to happen again, and continue to happen again, and continue to happen again. So stopping my life to caregive, I've already stopped enough of my life, but I'm going to continue to do lives. Whether he's choking, we'll get off, we do our thing. But I will continue to do my life, right? Because he's here doesn't mean I stop what I'm doing, right? And people think it's crazy, like I should refrain from doing everything. Well, the way we make money these days is doing social media. So that can't stop. Doing lives is not going to stop. And it shouldn't, nor should you expect it to. When he needs help, we're there, whether we're on live or not, whether we're watching TV or on the toilet or, you know, outside watering. When he needs us, we're there. And our life will not stop. It's already stopped enough. And I'm not going to continue to live my life just sitting there, or his life, staring at him until the day he dies. How selfish of you to think that and expect it. Yes, 100%. And California Vic, I think it gets worse when he's more tired and possibly UTI. I'm a caregiver for nights. 15, that's it, Margie? Where are you? Because here they're like 40. I do more than anyone can imagine. My grandmother lived with dementia until she was 99. That's crazy. I mean, I just saw the cutest woman yesterday. I was talking about it last night. 91. Just spicy, you know? And I was like, man, I hope, you know, I can make it to 91 and still be walking around and going to the casino. Had to go to soft foods only due to dementia. Yeah. So here's my problem is with the thickened foods, sometimes it's harder for him. What we've stopped doing is putting ice in his cup because that also triggers a lot of coughing attacks. I think 40 from the company, but caregiver only get, yeah. Well, that's the problem is you got to go out on your own. I know when we had the caregivers, the company made about $37 an hour, and they paid them about $24, $25. Yeah, $24, $25. Okay, so another thing that was interesting last night is Dan, I didn't even notice that. There was a couple comments I noticed, but it didn't matter. He was like, why did you become spicy? Were you not? I was like, I'm always spicy. I was spicy. I worked with you for 2 hours prior to a live. I was spicy as fuck. You know, I was irritated about the Thanksgiving arrangements. I was spicy as fuck. I was irritated about a couple more things. I was spicy as fuck. So, anywho, my point is that, I forgot it. Give me a minute while I do that. Oh, the comments. So apparently there were tons of comments, and we just had one deleted, and that's what reminded me of it. Said, oh, there's the woman that hates her husband. And I guess there were a lot of comments. Dan noticed a lot of those comments last night. I don't hate my husband. I mean, it's crazy that people said that. It's just ridiculous. that even people write something and people complain to my husband on his TikTok. Your wife's so mean to Ed. What do you guys want from him like, I don't understand. Like, are you kidding me? I'm mean to my husband because I make fun of his lazy ass, his ADHD brain? That's our dynamic. Like, get with it, people. Secondly, I mean, hate is a strong word, but I pick on him. He's pickable. And if you lived in my house 24/7 with Ed, Dan, you would also understand how annoying his habits are. This morning, I was trying to communicate and tell him my emotions, and he kept cutting me off because he thought he knew the direction in which I was going to respond. It's fucking annoying. I said, can you ever listen to me? Can you ever stop cutting me off? And now you've cut me off 7 different fucking times, and I can't remember what my point was. He's like, well, that's ADHD. Okay, fucking work on it. You know, you preach these things to your family members. Why can't you do what you preach? There's nothing wrong with picking on my husband that way. What are you guys bitching about? Why does everybody have such a problem with me? It's insane the amount of people who comment to my husband about me. Do you expect him, Mariana, to fucking say, oh, she's horrible, right? She's fucking disgusting. I can't stand her. I don't love her. I mean, what do you think? Because I'm abrasive? James, are you a snowflake? What the? Abrasive? To who? To you? Do you think my husband finds me abrasive? Sometimes. But he deserves it. He deserves it. And that's my personality, always has. So, James, why are you here if you don't like me? And if no, just have decency for my family. I don't have decency for his family? I'm fucking taking care of his family for 4 years. I'm losing time. I don't have any freedom. So you're telling me I need to be respectful? What? James, get over yourself. Get over yourself. Bye, James. Okay. This is why I would go to subscriber live, right? Because when I start getting irritated with people. So people are so ridiculous, right? I mean, that's James. Just be nice to his family. What am I doing? What? I'm sacrificing myself for this man, doing the daily duties I do for this man, and you don't think I respect the family? Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. And it's so frustrating to me that people, I would never, like, if I had a problem with somebody's wife, I would never be like, why is your wife like that? She's such a bitch. Like, I don't know what you expect my husband to say. My husband loves me. We have been married for 28 years. And we've been together for a lot longer than that. Our love story is better than anything and anyone imaginable, I think. Anyway, I'm kind of biased, but whatever. We annoy each other. We don't always like each other, but we always love each other. He's ADHD, and my brain is not. Well, it is, but OCD as well. And so it drives me nuts, so I pick on him. And by picking on him, let me tell you, he has gotten so much better with his cleanliness of my kitchen. So it's very nice. It's very nice. And if only you knew the things that I deal with behind the scenes with family, right? And people just don't understand. Even the family doesn't understand what we deal with. Come on, people, wake up. Yes, Susie Q, he has tried ADHD medication, but what happens with that is it never is, well, anyway. Yes, it's wonderful when he's on it, but he can't do it. You're not, I know, I hate not pooping. Yeah, so Anyway, I just don't, the brain capacities and the brain lack of common sense just always perplexes me with people, especially like James. I don't have to keep him on here. I don't have to keep anybody on here who consistently argues back with me and tells me what a piece of shit I am. I don't view myself as a piece of shit. I view myself as somebody who is a great person who has allowed his father-in-law, my father-in-law, to live in my house and put my life on hold. Oh, here's Rebecca. Gold digger or just bad person? You are. I saw your post. What? What are people talking about? Hi, Beachy. I don't... Gold digger for who? Who's the gold and where am I digging? Because I need to know where that is, Rebecca, because I could use some gold right now. Are y'all insane? Is it a dance house too? What is happening? I'm switching to a member live. What is... The trolls woke up today. Yes, I keep my treadmill in the garage year-round because Ed has my exercise room, people. My exercise room was in Ed's room, and now it's out here in the garage. Yeah. Trolls are out and about. Yeah. And so, like, I just need to know these assumptions that people have about gold digging. Number one, Dan had no money when we were together, and we made a lot of money together, right? Because we're a family unit. And now we don't have any money because he hasn't worked for 10 years. Thank you for the money, good. And now we're selling our souls to the devils on social media. Number two, Ed, is he sitting on a pile of gold I don't know about? God, I would love to know where that is. I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Who wouldn't like to find a pot of gold somewhere? Like, anyway, shoot me to the area because I need, anyway. Time for Nate to practice you. Well, I need to do it on TikTok too. So TikTok, I'm gonna start doing subscriptions on here for the morning. That way we can start moving over when I'm just triggered and can't think anymore because the stupidity that's out there. So if you are interested and want to be a part of the member portion of my lives in the morning times, get yourself a subscription because I'm going to start switching over to them because it's for my peace of mind. So TikTok, you gotta get your, I don't have any subscriptions yet, or maybe a couple, but people. Rebecca didn't come back. I'm the only moderator on here. So I have moderators on the YouTube side, but not on here. So I'm moderating. When I leave family reunions, family functions, the rest of the family takes a big breath of relief. Yes, I'm sure that's what they do when I leave. I'm sure they can't wait to get me out of the house. But yes, 100%. How many miles? I know. Let it glimmer. I'm almost at 4 miles. Yeah. What do you need?
I'm just here.
Why are you scrunching your face like that? Now I got more judgy eyes over here.
I'm just waiting. I didn't hear anything. I'm just listening. You're talking about my family.
Yeah, but no, people are talking about your family. That people are making accusations that when I leave family functions, everybody finally settles down. The subscriptions are on the TikTok page. I'm on my page. So we need to get some TikTok. We need to get start. If you guys are interested, if not, I won't do TikTok. I'm gonna get off. So starting next week, I'm going to move over to subscription only after about 30 minutes of my spiel in the morning time. So I don't want to hear about can't afford it. Whatever. You do it if you can. I don't need to know who can't. I don't know if you can, whatever. It's just not my problem. The problem is I'm trying to weed out the frustrations and the ugly of my life, right? Because I get attacked, I get followed, I get threatened, I do all this shit, and I'm just tired of it. So I'm gonna try to eliminate as much as I can. So if you are interested in that, I also have memberships on YouTube, and I've got over 200 members on YouTube. And so if it doesn't happen and I don't get the subscriptions on TikTok, then I will just turn you guys off. And so it's fine. Either way, I don't care. So I think the subscription, anybody know where it's found on TikTok? I don't remember anymore. But I'm just tired of the bullshit, and I'm trying to keep my mental health a little bit healthier than having to be, you know, shit thrown at me all day long from random strangers. On TikTok, it's a star. Does anybody know on TikTok? Next to the type bar, it says right now subscriptions, they're unavailable. Maybe I don't have, you know what I need to do? Do I not have it set up? I may not. So I'll set it up. Rustics, can you see for some reason if I have a subscription set up already? Because I used to. So I'm trying, Susie Q. I'm trying to set up my boundaries because it just gets really bad. And I'm on here to have a good time. And you know it's hard for me because I can't, you know, I have boundaries with people who come and attack me. And so I just want to be able to have sometimes smooth transitions and end on good times, you know? And now you're doing, oh, thanks, Sheena. It's been a long time. I mean, Sheena, I look back sometimes in my beginning videos and it's like, holy shit, you know, it's such a difference. But I'm different, right? As you get older, you know, you reflect a little bit more, you learn a little bit more about you, you let go of baggage, and you move on with your life and do the best you can. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, you guys. So 7 days, will I be offering? I don't know. I have to look, Beachy. I haven't even looked at it, but I'm just tired of the bullshit. You know, I'm tired of the bullshit. And so I gotta save my soul because I give enough to the devil. Yes, I have shit today. Good, Bernadette. I'm excited. I haven't pooped yet. Have I? I did. It wasn't good though. It wasn't enough. I needed to poop a little bit more, you know. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing starting next week. Subscription only after about 30 minutes. And member only lives after 30 minutes. So everybody will be switched over or turned off. When you have to worry about safety, it's time. Yes. What picture of Dan? That picture of Dan. Y'all, I can't even believe I fornicated with that man. Yeah. TikTok is in the middle of revamping their subscription services. Oh, okay. But when TikTok was going to be on, you told everybody to, yes, I did tell everybody to cancel. Now we're changing it again. So TikTok member revamped their subscription. Okay, so it's not available. Okay, so it may not be available. So which means is I'm going to still, as of Monday, if there's no subscriptions available, I still will be turning you off in 30 minutes until the subscriptions come back. And I will only keep my members on YouTube. So anyway, what about my lives at night with Dan? They will be as per usual. Yeah. Unless I get irritated during that live and I see comments on my YouTube, I will transfer my YouTube over to members only. Yeah. So I will do that. I've got to take care of me by today. So sometimes, you know, I don't like the things that are coming in, and I can now have that, you know, I can have that control now. So I just need to do it for me. Because, you know, if you are around on a nighttime live with me and Dan, it gets ugly, right? And I have to do the best for me because I want to attack and I want to fucking fight back because that's what I do. So anyway, I have a lot of stars on YouTube, so it's not going to be a problem. Anyway, I never knew there were so many ugly people. Wait, yeah, Coco, are you home, honey? Are you home? Oh my God. Anyway, Facebook, Melissa, I can't. It won't let me live. So I press the live button and it shows up and then it like goes down. So I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but I can't get on lives. When Facebook lets me get back on a live, I'll do Facebook again. I don't mind that, but Facebook will be the same thing. I'm not going to stay on If I'm going memberships only for everybody, I will be memberships only across the board at a certain time in the morning time. So, like I said, I'll give 30 minutes of my spiel in the morning time, and then I'm switching. I'm switching because it's better for me. Hello from Florida. Yeah, I see there was something, and it wasn't really, it was just a really weird, anyway, yeah, odd. How do you deal with family drama with caregiving? How do I deal with family drama with caregiving? I speak. Here's the way I look at it, Bree. What I'm going to tell you. Hi, Sylvie. This is what I'm going to say. If people have issues with anything that I do in any family, I would say, then come do it yourself. Period. If you don't like what I'm doing, it's all yours. Period. I mean, when, we started recording Ed more, right, and doing stuff, and there was a couple of people in the family who didn't approve of what we were doing, and I said, well, then you want to take care of him? Because this is how I cope with it. So if you don't like it, he's all yours. And there were no knocks on the door. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, hi from South Africa. Maybe keep the drama off of TikTok. It would be nice to keep the drama why me off the TikTok, but people keep making drama for me. Yeah. So when the drama leaves me, meaning people stop creating it, then it will be off the TikTok. See how that works? Yeah. I don't create drama. People create it by coming on here and being ugly. Someone who has everything but complains about everything, and that's what she does. Bitter Betty here now. How are you doing better? Is that a witch? Does she have a witch? That no name? Does she have a witch? Take a picture. Take a picture. We might need that name. Hello from Placerville. Chris, I just ate at the buttermilk pantry. What, Buttercup? Well, you know which one it is. For the first time. For the first time on the way home. So this weekend was a first of many. So a first of different things that we've eaten. Normally we always go to the same place, right? But we didn't. And so buttermilk pantry. That buttermilk pantry. And did I like it? Yeah, I mean, it's just diner food, right? So, but I love all the paraphernalia in there. I wish I had bigger appetite because I would have ordered pies and shit. It reminded me of Shoney's or Bob's Big Boy. I just had that vibe with all the pies and the, or Marie calendars. Yeah. So it was funny. It was good. I mean, would I go back there? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. But yeah, that was the first time normally we've eaten Mel's and all that stuff. I don't know. Of course, fixing, yeah. No. Yep, Dago. You'll get me for a little bit. Yeah. And then on the evening lives, 100%. Okay. Let me get off at 4.5 miles. I ran 2 and walked 2.5. That's enough for me. I'm trying to stretch. Man, she manipulated my fanny and my hip joint. So my hip is out of socket. She believes. And which happens because the muscles get tight and then it pulls on the hip. So instead of the hip tilting, my hip's tilting further up. So that's why I've been having those nerve pains because the muscles are just so tight. So I am in Sacramento, so I really got to be better at stretching, you guys. I was doing really good for a long time. Well, a couple weeks. And then I got bad again, so we need to fix that. So acupuncture today, so that'll be nice. It'll be nice and just helps me, especially for like right after. I have to look up some exercises. Yeah, be careful. Be careful, Lori, but look it up because you got to be careful with that. If anyone's I have a question. No hygienist now. Ever try osteopath? No. I don't even know what that is. What is osteopath? I've had like a dull headache for like 3 days now. It just won't go away. And it's just really irritating me too. It's just like right here. So she worked a lot on my jaw and my neck. She stretched my hip out and tried to rotate it, pissed it off. And then did my neck and my jaw. and my jaw was super tight. My left side. It's my left side. It's really weird. It's my left side. So she's like, do you always turn your head to the left? Yeah, fuck you. Do you always turn your head to the left? I'm like, I don't know. She goes, I call it talking head or something. She's like, because the people who tend to look this way a lot more have, I don't know. So, yes, I would, Lori, just to make sure. If you did something, normally sometimes it doesn't take much and we just break. It happens. So on October 1st, I go to, they finally got a doctor for the maxofacial stuff for Kaiser. So finally could get my Botox again in my jaw. I don't think the dentist does the greatest job on that. I think every time I go to the, I haven't been in a year because we haven't had a doctor. So they do a little bit better. They do it different, you know. Dentists are only trained for certain areas, but the maxofacial, it's like they do a little bit, they do like many places in it. Anthony feels good today. Don't give him any sympathy. He still can't taste or smell, and that's why his male radar is off. And his sense of what's hot and what's not. Maxio, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't need it. It doesn't need to be perfect. So, you guys, I've had a lot, you know, I've had a lot of just craziness in my life. And I'm just so looking forward to going to my family. Like, I cannot express how, how much I need it. Mentally. And that's another thing, you know, if I didn't have Ed, I would have probably stayed 8 days. You know, I would have stayed 8 days. I'm already pushing it with the 5, but I just need to be able to, last time we were there, it was like 3.5 days, and it's just not enough. I can't fit in everything, you know, that I need to do, like see my niece, and then see my nephews. I'm going to stay with my nephew. Really not my nephew, my cousin's kid, but I call him my nephew. So, I need to see my babies, you know, and it really sucks, especially my brother's kid. So I need a day to be able to also be able to go and visit them. Am I decorating for fall? Yes, but just not yet. Why did I stop running? Because I went already 4.5 miles. Chiropractors, I don't like to go to the chiropractor anymore. So I have PT. Chiropractor kind of fucked me up the last time I went, and so it's been several years. So when something like that happens, Danielle doesn't go back. She's a little bit more scared. So I won't do it. I did that to my sister, so she took him for a haircut. My dad begged him. Anyway, hi peonies, how are you? Yeah, I'll probably decorate, what's the date? Not yet. It's only the 16th. Better moon when you decorate. You know, it's funny, Anthony, and I'm going to tell you this. I thought of you this morning. My cousin and my aunt, so her daughter, the one I'm going to see, they are big Halloween and fall people. Like, big Halloween and fall people. She even decorated the baby's room. She couldn't handle it. She decorated, so the baby's room has a couple of Halloween decorations out. So they're also like you, where everything's out. So, but she posted something today, and it said, you know, can't wait to decorate for Halloween, but we have another 80-degree day. You know, it's hard to, you know, get the fall stuff out, but they are huge, like, early decorators, too. Yeah, my aunt and her. So she's, out of my aunt's 3 kids, like, she is the one like her where she decorates super early. Love you, Janet. So, yeah, I have to find the picture. She decorated the baby's room already. The baby's room is so freaking cute anyway. And then she added a couple, like, just Halloween-y things. Oh, my gosh, so cool. Anyway, how's Grandpa doing? He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's done eating, drinking his coffee. I do too, Amy. I love fall. Fall's my favorite time of year. So it's yeah, I love it. I love when it just starts cool. I love cool mornings, cool crisp mornings, and I love a little, you know, fall-y afternoon. We have the next couple days, I think we're going to be in the 90s, and then we start transitioning to lower temperatures. Transfer the garage to the haunted house. I know, you know, and I was, oh, you did lights and fall plants, the mums. Did you get mums? I used to do all that, beach man. You know, when my kids were little, decorating was my thing. My mom never did it. I did it. I don't know why. I don't know why I got that part. Because typically you follow a suit with your partner or how you grew up. And for me, it was really important. I used to have a tree that was right here, and it started breaking up my driveway. And so it was cute. I would put all sorts of things in that, and I'd put lights up, and especially Halloween. Fall, because you can have it out for so long. And then the Halloween, oh, I love it. I can't. But I don't do as much because I don't get many visitors in my house, like the kids. But when the kids were little, my nuggets, the ones that I feel obligated for, I used to decorate for them because they would come over more when they were little and they loved it. For fall or for Halloween. You do fall first, Lori. So you can do fall starting end of September. This is my rule. End of September. Last couple weeks, fine. I'll give you a pass. And then Halloween, you could do end of September or like beginning of October. So I just put out a couple things just because I don't really have, I just don't have the people anymore that come by. And I would do it for the kids, but I still like decorations. So what they said was, another thing that reminded me of Anthony was they said the people who decorate early, right, are happier people. For the holidays, are happier people. So, that's my cousin for you. I said, nope, not too early. You're going to decorate for fall. And I'm going to tell you, I do, I want to bring my pumpkins out. Because I have, wooden pumpkins, and I love my pumpkins. I love pumpkins, all sorts of colors, flavors, fabrics, ceramics. I love pumpkins. Pumpkins are my favorite to decorate with, yeah. And in the wintertime, I'm a snowman person. Love snowmen. I love the cute little snowmen, I'm a big snowman freak so pumpkins are my thing, and yeah, snowmen. Your family knows. Yes, you would really like my family, Anthony. You would love my aunts because you should see how they do it. My aunt has, well, now that she sold her house, but she had an 8,000 square foot house, and every inch of it was always decorated with big things. I mean, it's crazy. So they were badass decorators, and her husband loved it too. And then they would put huge things outside. At Christmas, they do it all up. I think that's kind of the sad thing going back right now is this is the first time in 20 years I'm not going to my aunt's house. Yeah, she had a big house. They sold it because so I think it's going to be weird for me. All I've known is that house, So it's going to be weird. She's in a rental now. So anyway. Oh, where's Vogie going? Where's Vogie going? Costco? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, it is a member life today. Shit, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Here in Vegas, we wait for cool weather. Yeah, you would never decorate. So she had every square inch of that house decorated. Beachman. It took them days to get it all decorated. It was scary babies, lights, effects, everything. But badass. And I'm not seeing that this year. So it's sad. I love October going home because I would always go home to my aunt's house and the decorations would be out. And it was... I think Andrew's sick. Yeah, I told him he was getting sick. He was in Chico. Yeah. So he just asked for the thermometer. So, all right. I'm going to have to go. Oh, fuck my life. I knew it too yesterday when he talked. I was like, you sound like you're congested. Oh, no, I'm fine. I had a sore throat on Saturday, but I don't have it anymore. He's like, but I threw up. I had a burrito and it didn't settle. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Probably COVID. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. The good thing is, he'll be good for a while. I knew it too. I knew it. And then he went out dove hunting last night. I'll have to find it. Give me a minute. He threw up. Yeah, well, he said he was in Chico, so there was drinking and there was other things going on.
you know. So, but he said his throat started hurting after the throw up. He said it was really spicy. I was like, yeah, but it was still, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. FML. FML. So, let me finish this, and then I have to mom. I see. Fuck. Always the kid. Get the COVID test out. No, on Saturday, he was in Chico. Today he doesn't. He went dove hunting last night, so. But I knew he was getting sick. I could hear it. Sunday, when I got home, I could hear it. Yesterday, he was congested. So I was like, maybe he's got a little cold, you know. But he's asking for a thermometer. When he asks for a thermometer, he's not feeling good. And he just exposed whoever he went dove hunting with. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Fuck my life. I can hear it in his voice. Yeah. You're homesick? It's going. It's there. Yeah. And I knew. I said Chico's the land of COVID. Like, that's like the epicenter in Northern California. It's Chico. Chico's the epicenter of, yeah. Yep. And yes, I will be wearing a mask upstairs. 100%. I will be Lysoling daily. I will be cleaning and wiping things down. I will be using the ventilation system to get the air out. Chico has a lot of issues. Yes. No fever though. Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to go check him out and then come out here and finish. So anyway, love you. Have a good day. You are important. You are worthy and you matter. And FMO. I'm telling you. It's always something in my house. There can never be just calmness. Ever. So love you. I'll try to figure out the subscription things and I'll see members normal time. All right, bye.